Hello, hello, and welcome to Angel Eyes Tarot. My name is Tiffany, and I am the host here. So we're gonna get right into it. What I've been getting so far is somebody has been looking inward and contemplating themselves and their own beliefs, introspecting, like really looking inward and finding the truth of yourself. And you're starting to realize that a lot of the stuff that you may have been living your life by, certain rules, beliefs, and everything, you don't actually even agree with. You don't even know why, or maybe you do, you can think back and we were taught everything. When we were babies and stuff, when we were brought into this world, we didn't know anything. We counted on our parents to teach us. So they got to choose um this, that, or the other to teach you. You know what I mean? Like they either taught you their beliefs and what they were taught. A lot of this stuff could even be outdated and everything. And you're starting to look in and you're just wired. There's certain things that you're realizing you have the power to change. Um, there's a certain opportunity that you've been really manifesting. All right. So, let's see what else. Okay. Too many. All right, Spirit. What would you like us to know? What do we need to know today, Spirit? What do we need to know? What does the collective need to know? Okay, so there is a choice. You've been manifesting some type of opportunity. And to me, this looks like romance. You've been manifesting an opportunity in the romance department. And you're starting to realize that, you've had to let a lot of stuff go, or that that you have a choice. It's been a heavy burden, or something that you haven't quite healed from, that you are seeking closure for, which is ultimately causing delays in your life at this time. In the present moment, there's something that happened in the past that that you're seeking closure or knowledge. You're seeking answers. You are seeking answers. and you are listening to the guidance. You are starting to open yourself up to the divine. That's beautiful. And you're starting to realize how um, you're starting to realize how imbalanced this is making you. You're searching for balance, for truth and balance. How do you feel? You feel that you are going against the grain. Your generosity is being taken advantage of. There's no balance in this situation. This might be a relationship that you are actually in now, that you are seeking. You are starting to seek time for yourself and going over your own personal beliefs and realizing the freedom that you actually do have, that you possess. You have a freedom that maybe somebody's been taking for granted, the time and effort that you spend for them, giving to them. I feel like you just want freedom from this now. That you're I feel like you're choosing yourself. You are choosing yourself. You are preparing and you're keeping it a secret. I feel like you've reached a point in your life where you should feel some type of complete completeness. Where you feel like you should be happier than you are right now. And I feel like you may be regretting a choice and a decision that you've made in the past, maybe in the present past, um, that you didn't necessarily see the correct foresight. And your own personal beliefs made you go against the grain. And your beliefs in which you were taught that were not formed by you necessarily. You were taught these things. So now you're starting to look and you're like, wait, why did I even do this? Why did I let this person go? Why did I give this person a chance? Um you're starting to really see the truth. And you're starting to take action. You are taking action toward this truth. You are planning. There's something about a choice. You're choosing, it's a choice to grow. You are choosing to grow, which is not the easy path. The easy path is to what? fake it till you make it, right? But you can only fake it so long before it catches up, right? So you're starting to realize that you have a lot more freedom and power than you thought. You are taking control of your life back. And you've been working very hard, very determined, and very hard on yourself. And for this wish fulfillment. And you're starting to see how selfish these people really are. They just take you for granted. You don't feel comfortable in your own skin. You've been praying. You've been praying to God. You've been having blind faith and just trying to get answers any way that you see that you can. But you're going for it. You have a direction now. And I feel like you know how to get this closure. Doesn't feel like it's a whole. Hmm. Wish fulfillment. Very hard work on this. Satisfaction, content. You are headed. There's movement toward. There's. You've been planning, and you are in the process to getting to your wish come true. They're closer than you think. This says you have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. 1313 on the clock, the timestamp. That means transformation, right? You're you're transitioning, which has kind of been like the theme, like it is, hey, happy new year. Well, almost. The new moon's going to be starting in Aries tomorrow. But yeah, author, you have a book inside of you that you need to find time to write. Now, there's also, to me, there's also could be that since you're trying to find yourself and find answers and everything, it could be like a journal. This can even be a journal. Just start writing, writing, writing. Write down your feelings, your thoughts, your fears, your motivations, anything. What's the best way to figure yourself out, but then to talk to yourself? You got to talk to yourself. You got to talk to God. Build a relationship with yourself. Love yourself. Be yourself. Feel free to be yourself. Don't let anybody intimidate you to not be your authentic self. Because if they are saying or doing anything negatively toward you, and all you are doing is being yourself and you're not hurting anybody and people are attacking you, that means that there's something that they are working on, and you are triggering something inside of them that they need to work on. Never take anything anybody says to heart, because the only person that matters, only person, thoughts that matter about you is, guess who? You. You. Your thoughts. Your thoughts are the only thoughts that matter. Between you and God, you guys can figure that out, and God will help you. He helped me in great, great ways. You are moving toward this wish fulfillment, this abundance. Like some sage. Get some water, get some tea. Mm, okay. Angels also say, live in the moment. Let go of the past. There is no point worrying about the future. A wonderful opportunity exists for you today. Embrace it. That's actually kind of what we've been saying. Let go of the past. Let go of the past thinking. Let go of the past habits. Mine? Yes, I am doing this as well. I, at the moment, am trying to let go of smoking nicotine. I'm not switching to the vape. I'm not doing any of that. I just want to stop. I want to stop, period. Although, yes, the vape does not stink as bad, but that means there's something else in there that's doing something else. You know, like there's so many chemicals and stuff. Like, yeah, whatever. I don't care what you guys, like whatever. But I just know it's bad for my body, so I'm trying to grow and prosper and do good by myself and for myself. Yin yang. Love and compassion, a time of healing. You are being showered with love and light. Accept this gift. A newfound joy for life will replace the sadness. So yeah, it's saying once once you take action on this and overcome whatever it is you're fearing, you are gonna have great success. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. If you could do anything, what would it be? You have to forgive yourself. Okay? So, the thing with regret and stuff, I believe that you really need to give yourself a lot of compassion. Reason being is you didn't know all the knowledge you knew than when you made that choice that you do now. You have grown a lot. You have learned a lot. There's been a lot of changes, right? There, you know, forgive yourself. Everybody makes mistakes. Forgive yourself and move forward. Accept the truth for what it is. Accept what happened. Accept whatever decision that you made that you aren't happy with, because you got to stop beating yourself up. Okay? You really have to stop beating yourself up and not looking at the other people taking advantage of you and thinking that nobody cares and this is how it is and it's just the way it is, because it's not. You have more power than you know. Take control. Take your power back. And for to do that, you say, God, source, whatever you believe in, universe, I take my power back and I release all energy that is not mine, and I call back for all of my energy now. And I forgive myself for I did not know. A lot of life is all about lessons and going through stuff. Good stuff and bad stuff. But what makes the difference between good and bad? It's just how the way that, because one situation might be good to one person and one situation may feel bad to, it'll be the same situation, but somebody can see it as good and somebody can see it as bad. Now, what if I said that it all just depends on you? That any situation in life doesn't have to be bad. No situation has to be bad at all. It can be uncomfortable, yes. Sudden, shocking, yes. But you have the power to look at it in any way, shape, or form that you want to. So, you know, you go outside and step in a big puddle. The puddle just so happens to have oil in it. You stain your shoes. These are your favorite shoes. Oh my gosh. That really sucks, right? Like, these are my shoes. Now I got stained wet shoes and all this, that, and the other. Um, but later that day, you were telling your friend how you stepped and you ruined your shoes, and now you have to find a way to get a new pair. And guess what? All of a sudden, he pulls out some shoes out of his backpack that just so happen to be your size, and the ones that you actually wanted before you bought those, but they didn't have your size. Now you got the ones that you wanted in your size right in front of you, and they are being given to you. That would never have happened if you didn't walk up in there talking about you ruined your shoes. Your friend, they would have never gave it to you. You see what I mean? Like, if you just brush it off, don't get all mad. Because then if you get all mad, and then it's just a domino effect of negative stuff. You get mad, you throw something, now something's broke, now you're getting more mad, and it's just a snowball. I don't know. I don't got time for any of that. I don't think you guys do either. There's so much other things that we can do, you know, than to be complaining and hating on each other. We need to be doing none of that. No time for that. Let's build each other up. Duh. Like, Okay, what is this person feeling right now? All right. So you feel like nothing can get worse. You know, um, you're in recovery mode. Took a step back. You actually feel more stable right now than you have in a long time. And you've been grateful. You've been going through a rebirth, a transformation. You've been listening to that voice that you've probably been hearing for some time now. Only now the situation has turned, or you found out new information, something happened that made you realized your surroundings. Realize you're not where you expected, you're not where you wanted to be. But you've been asking the universe for help. You've been resisting this change for a very long time now because you just got comfortable. It's comfortable. Completing a cycle. So there's this whole new phase. You feel like you've been calling in. You've been calling this newness in. And you're following your heart and you're seeking your own personal closures, and you are completing cycles, you are ending cycles. These might be a couple week cycles, these could be cycles that have been going on for 10, 20 years, 5 years. Is, it's not easy to awaken and transform. A lot of us, it happens suddenly. It's not easy waking up one day and all of a sudden nothing is what you thought. Like, it's almost like, oh my gosh, I've been living a lie my entire life, and in a way, we did for a little bit, right? Um, but it was true to us. You're surrendering to the divine and you're calling. You're surrendering to your calling. You're awakening and redeeming yourself and praying for this wish fulfillment, and you are letting go. You feel like you just hit rock bottom in a situation. This doesn't have to be all the way in life. You know, this could just be an imbalance. Let's say you have, you know, you could have a good um, work thing going on, but in your relationships, it could be lacking. But now you see things from a whole different point of view. You are calling for something or someone following your heart. Right? And you are coming clean on any deception that maybe you have been keeping, or other people are starting to come clean, people that have been deceived. Or you could also be confronting the people, or you just know what they did and you're just cutting ties. But any which way, you are ending this, and you are moving, you are following your heart, and you are ending this situation, and there is no way but up from here. Whew, goosebumps. There's no way but up from here. That is confirmation. You should be so proud of yourself. This is not easy to do. You know, I'm just saying, like, words. This takes a lot of work, a lot of strength, and a lot of people don't follow through. A lot of people don't follow through. I know why? Because it's not easy. It's not easy looking at yourself and being like, I don't like that. I'm gonna change that. I don't like how I behaved there. I'm gonna change that. And then following through, doing the work to change it, changing your mind frame, your subconscious. Very much possible, but not easy. You have to be devoted to it, devoted to yourself, devoted to the higher power in which you believe, whomever you believe. Yeah. You have this massive fear of the unknown, and I feel like it's been keeping you in this cycle for quite some time. You've just been playing it safe, doing what you know. Same old. What is it? Different day. Different day. I've been there. I feel like you went through this awakening, like you weren't telling anybody. You were doing that by yourself. Fear of how people would react. And you're starting to see where you were greedy and where you were possessive in some situations, and you're starting to come clean about it. You're changing the behaviors and actions and choices that you may have been in a cycle for quite some time doing, but you're changing it. Good job. Really good job. I give you so much props. It is not say it again, it's not easy. Okay. Yep. You are a very strong person. This could be male or female. I do have the Emperor here. Authority. You can be a father, have a role in leadership. You value life though, and structure, and there's rules. But you have a whole different perspective on these rules. These rules of life that you thought there's finally judgment on these rules that you thought. And you're coming clean about how you feel and how you ain't having this. And no, you're not going to treat me that way. And no, I don't need you in my life, and I don't need you in my life. Bye. And you are like, yes, I need you. And you are pointing at yourself. You need you. Yes, you do need you. You don't need like Archangel Michael. You are so very protected, and you're starting to realize who you are. You're starting to realize the power you have. I've been saying that in the beginning. And that first card that had fell before, and it was an enemy. Okay, so basically, so there's somebody that either wants to keep you entangled, wants you to stay in a mental imprisonment. That doesn't make your life very easy. Let's just say it like that. There is a friend, a lover, a person that is something closer to you that used to have an effect on your opinion. You would alter your opinion, change it. They helped you think. But you're taking your power back. You're coming clean. You are no longer keeping these crooked secrets. You are starting to realize that the people that you trusted were holding the knife. The people you trusted were holding the knife that stabbed other people you cared about right in the back. You're taking all them swords away from them. You're cutting them off because you have that power. Yep. All them people in an addiction, maybe. Attachments that aren't so good. Temptation. You are letting these toxic people go. No matter how close they may seem to be to you. And you've had much mental clarity. You have all these ideas. But yeah, oh yeah, getting back to that though, you are surprising this person. They're starting to realize you're taking your power back because you've been doing it slowly but surely. You haven't been telling people what you've been planning or what you've been feeling, or but you are having a lot of clarity in this situation. You're starting to get ideas of how to get this wish fulfillment, this emotional stability. Okay, 1 second. I use the bathroom.